I grew up being emotionally inarticulate. And essentially, what that means is I was not able to portray, control, understand my emotions. And that stems from a deep rooted self hate. All I knew was that my entire life I needed to be better. I was never told that it was okay to just be me. You see, I have an older sister, and she is a very, very, very smart person. She is a very well liked person. She is a very eloquent and, well, she's amazing. The teachers would call her golden child. They wouldn't call me anything. You see, my entire life, I've always been compared to my sister. My parents would tell me over and over again, why can't you be like your sister? Why can't you be smart like your sister? Why can't you be mature like your sister? Why can't you do this, 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 this? I was never told it was okay to just be me. I was never told it's okay to be your own person. I was always told that I needed to be my sister. And that doesn't change the fact that we're two different people. No matter how many times you no matter how many times my parents told me that I wasn't enough, that I needed to be like my sister, I just internalized all that. Didn't change the fact that I wasn't my sister. Years of this go by, and my dad was especially strict on me. My parents sort of created this deep-rooted self-hate by showing me that I had no value. My dad, I remember I made a little tear in a screen because we have screens on our windows. I made a little tear. It was probably like 2 centimeters ish. And my dad walks into my room, and it was an accident. I accidentally tore the screen. And he walks up, he looks at it, and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I accidentally broke it." "Sorry doesn't fucking fix anything. You're gonna make me work to fix this fucking house?" And I'm just sitting here and I was like, "I'm sorry, I tripped, I fell, I accidentally tore it." "What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you?" I don't know. "You are a son of a bitch." "Okay, say it." "I'm a son of a bitch." "Again!" "I'm a son of a bitch." "You must like me getting angry at you because you're not saying you're a son of a bitch good enough." I wasn't a very bright person. And by that I mean I wasn't really smart. My sister would get straight A's, and I'd be lucky to get straight C's. And my parents would always get extremely, extremely mad at me when I would come home with a couple C's on my report card, and they would say, "Oh, so you're an idiot. Okay, transcribe this entire book." And I think it was some sort of Japanese war book or something about that. And my dad was like, "Okay, today we're gonna select a chapter out of here." So he took out a chapter, and it was the end of the book, and basically it was just a Japanese samurai walking around in a field of corpses. And my dad thought that was funny. My entire life, I was told I wasn't good enough, that it wasn't okay to be me, and that made me want to fix it. So, in 8th and ninth grade, I starved myself. I would eat a slice of bread. That's it for the entire day. That didn't really help. My stomach was extremely bloated, and I hated what I saw in the mirror. So I took even further measures. Bulimia is a demon. I remember when I first told my parents I needed to go to a therapist because I'm dealing with a lot. My dad got so, so, so angry. And it got to the point where he was like, "Oh, you want to go to therapy? Punch me then. Beat me up. If you can beat me up, then I'll let you go to therapy." And he went up straight to my face. He's like, "Punch me! Right here! Punch me!" And I'm just like, I just feel horrible. I just need someone who's not you to talk to. So, how did I learn to love myself? Well, before I started loving myself, I had to show the love to others. I was emotionally inarticulate, like I said, so I didn't have many friends. And girls would stay away from me because I was creepy, or at least what a middle schooler's idea of creepy is. Didn't have a lot of friends, but the ones that I did have, I started showing them the love that I never felt. Then high school happened and they slowly went away from me because they didn't really click with me anymore, but who needs them, right? I learned to love myself by loving others. And I learned to love myself by finding a purpose. And this is my purpose: to spread the story of what it's like, to teach people, to show people that it's okay to feel what you're feeling and that it's okay to be yourself. Which is something that I desperately needed. But the way I see it, your problems don't just stop because you love yourself. The problems stop when you find solutions to whatever is making you hate yourself. So take it from me, some random kid on a random island in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of nowhere. Take it from me. Life gets better. And I promise, if you find a purpose, if you find a dream, a goal, strive for that. Because you're worth it, you're loved. And at the end of the day, if you put the effort in, you put the consistency in, and you apply yourself, you will achieve your dreams. And that is my story. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you in the next one.